Brought to you by CHM, a biblically based alternative to health insurance. Learn more at chministries.org/budget.
My wife and I, we got ourselves in a little bit of a mess. We're looking at about $1 million in debt at the moment.
On what?
Well, I just closed down my business in June, and so we had taken out some SBA loans to keep the business afloat, and then we also have our house, credit cards. We have IRS taxes due, and a couple other things.
How much is the SBA?
Right now, I think there's about $250,000 left on them.
How much is on the IRS?
It's $350,000.
Okay. And how much on credit cards?
We actually just entered a consolidation loan. We weren't sure if that was the right thing to do or not, but it dropped our monthly payment significantly. So right now we're at about 100. I think the total payoff was about 96.
Okay. And so 6, 7. What's the other 300 is your mortgage?
$250,000 on the mortgage. We have $8,000 left on a car, and then just repaying our accountants and attorneys.
Mm-hmm. Which amounts to what?
$15,000 for an accountant, $8,000 for an attorney.
And the attorney was for what?
I'm sorry?
The attorney was for what?
They actually assisted me through my IRS. They got me an installment plan for $500 a month, which was great until 2 months after the installment agreement went through. Now they're saying that we have to review everything again, and that we will be at least liable for $175,000 to pay in the trust fund.
I'm sorry, you're liable for $350,000. So where's $175 come in?
I'm not sure. That's what the officer said when I was on the phone with him.
An additional $175?
Not an additional. That's just
that includes in the $350.
Okay, so you didn't hold your 941s back.
No, we never held anything back. We just weren't.
Yeah, they're not going to put that on payments. That's right. I don't disagree with that. Okay. So what is your home worth?
About $550.
Okay. And what else do you own?
Nothing. Right before all this happened, we had a rental property. We had land. We sold all those to. We actually did a flip, and we lost everything on top of that. And then everything kind of just trickled down from that. And then we paid off some credit cards back then as well, which was about 4 years ago.
Are you now working doing something else?
Yes.
What do you make?
Just recently I was making $260, but now I'm making $140. I got let go from one job because they just couldn't afford me anymore.
So now it's $140.
Okay. And does your wife work outside the home, sir?
She makes about $20,000.
How old are you?
33.
How long have you been married?
8 years.
Okay.
Do you guys have kids?
3.
Okay. I remember being right where you are. I was 28 with 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't make it. I ended up bankrupt. But I can share with you a couple things, okay? One is this stuff will destroy your marriage if you don't fight for your marriage. And so the two of you have to sit down and say, regardless of what happens, we're doing it together. We're in it to win it. And we have to lock arms, and it's you two against everybody else.
Right.
Okay. And she's scared. She's scared in a way you don't even understand. And you, if you're normal, this has taken a lot of your confidence and your swagger away.
Absolutely.
It did me. It took it all away. Okay? And because it just grinds you under a boot. And so once you say those things out loud, that means she gets extra hugs because she's terrified. And we're going to do this. We're going to make it. We're not going to jail, and we're not going to go hungry. I don't know what else bad is going to happen, but those two things we do know. Okay?
Right.
Now, so you protect your marriage, and you understand that that business failure is a part of running a business. Sometimes it happens, and it doesn't define the rest of your life unless you allow it to. But it does suck, and it does make you think that you're not worthy, and you are worthy. You're better. You're a lot better than you feel about you right now. Okay, hear me, brother. You're a lot better than you feel about you. I've been there. I know. And out of the ashes of mine, this whole thing grew. So there's something the other side of this. There's something else to do. But right now sucks beyond belief. So food on the table trumps anybody else's request. Lights and water kept on trumps anybody else's request. Paying the first mortgage on the residence, so we have a place to eat, we have food and water and utilities, trumps anybody else's request. No one gets in line in front of your family. Do you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir.
You take care of them, and then her terror will start to subside, and your confidence will start to grow, and that's where you're going to grow to fight through this, is by taking care of those things first, okay?
Absolutely.
Are you guys in a good church? You need to be. You're not. You need to be. Okay, you need to get some people around you that love you, and walk into the presence of God on Sunday morning while you're fighting the devil. Because this is wicked stuff you're going through, dude. Okay? Yeah. It's warfare, and there's no other way around it. You got to fight it. Okay? Now, I don't know if you're going to make it or not mathematically. That's a secondary concern. I'm concerned that you make it, and that your wife makes it, and your marriage makes it, and your kids make it, and the rest of these people can jump off a cliff. They're irrelevant to me. The SBA is going to get what they deserve, probably, which is nothing, because they're bankruptable. The IRS is not bankruptable, and those 941s are not going away. So that thing right there is a real mess. You may end up selling the house to clear the stinking IRS.
Right. I was thinking about going bankrupt, but the SBA, it's personally guaranteed. So I don't know if
you can't bankrupt the business. You're bankrupt because you personally guaranteed it, and that probably means you're selling the house to pay the IRS. So you need to get the advice of a bankruptcy attorney. I'm not telling you to file, but you need to learn what your options are, because number one is not credit cards. They can jump in a creek. I'm not paying them nothing. Forget whatever you're paying them. Screw them. They get nothing. Right. And the SBA, screw them. They get nothing right now. They can all just sit over there and look at this mess because they created it too. And we're going to work on the IRS. Oh, you got to keep the car payment paid because you have a car to get to work. And you need to sit down with a bankruptcy attorney and learn. But I think if there's a way to manipulate through this, you're probably going to end up selling the house to clear the IRS. The rest of it is bankruptable, and you can start over. But I don't know how you're going to clear all this making 140. There may be a way, though. There may be a way. So, but take care of you, John. Take care of your wife, okay? Promise me?
I promise.
All right. And we're here if you need us. You call me anytime. I'm here to help you. I've been right where you are. Hang on. Kelly's going to pick up. I'm going to put you with a Ramsey coach as my gift. We're going to be with you and walk with you.
Thank you, Dave.
CHM isn't health insurance. It's a health cost-sharing ministry. Check it out for yourself at chministries.org/budget.